she may suspect that the learned Ravan himself had come to her disguised as a Vanara. That to win someone's trust, one must approach them with patience, proper judgment of the situation, and thoughtful consideration. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. In today's edition of Manas for Manush, we will go through the Sundarkand Doha number 12, through which we will get to hear how did Hanumanji attract Sita Mata's attention towards him. Kapi kari hriday vichar, dini mudrika dar tab, jan asok angar dini, harshi uthi kar gaheu. In front of Hanuman, there was another dilemma as well. How would Mother Janki recognize him? And if he were to introduce himself, how would she trust him? Even before that, there was the fear that if he suddenly appeared in front of Janki, she might become frightened and cry out loud. What if she mistook him for some sorcerer who had come to trap her in an illusion? The psychological strategy we saw Trijata use, Ravan could also employ that same psychological tactic as well. It was possible that he had sent some impostor disguised as a well-wisher of Sri Ram in order to win Sita's trust and then mentally break her. Naturally, Sita would be extremely cautious and apprehensive. Why should she trust someone at all? She might think that to break her resolve to give up her life, someone had been sent to her as a false ray of hope, an impostor presented as Ram's messenger. And what if, upon seeing me, Mother Sita called the attendants? My cover would be blown. Then I would neither be able to deliver Lord Ram's message to Mother Janki, nor console her, nor assure her that Sri Ram would soon arrive with the Vanar army and free her from captivity. At that moment, Bajrangbali remembered the ring, the mudrika, which Sri Ram had given him precisely for this situation. What better option could there be to establish his identity? Even then, he did not go directly in front of Mother Sita with the ring in hand. Instead, he first dropped the ring before her so that without being startled, she could understand everything. Tulsidas ji says, Kapi kari hriday vichar, dini mudrika dar tab, jan asok angar dini, Harash uthe kar gaheu. The king of the Vanaras, Hanuman, reflected in his heart and dropped the ring from atop the tree before Sita. Sita joyfully picked up that ring in her hand as though she had received the burning ember she had been asking for from the Ashoka tree. In the darkness of that night, enveloped by despair, this ring sent by Sri Ram appeared to her like a fire that had destroyed the darkness of gloom and illuminated the entire world. Yet even then, the brave Hanuman was thinking, in which language should I speak to Janki? If I speak in the language of the Vanaras, Sita will be frightened and will not be able to trust me. And if I speak in refined Sanskrit, she may suspect that the learned Ravan himself had come to her disguised as a Vanara. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Sarga number 30, Shlok number 18, Hanuman reflects, Yadi vacham pradasyami dvijatiriv sanskritam Ravanam manyamana mam Sita bhita bhavishyati Vanarasya visheshen katham syadabhi bhashanam. If I speak in the scholarly, scriptural Sanskrit like a Brahman, Sita will think I am Ravan and will be afraid. She would also wonder how a Vanar could possibly speak such polished Sanskrit. Therefore, I will speak to Janki in the simple conversational language so that no doubt arises in her mind. Even for this, Hanuman considered it proper to wait. He waited to see what Vaidehi's reaction would be upon seeing that familiar ring. So what lesson do we learn from today's Chaupai? That to win someone's trust, one must approach them with patience, proper judgment of the situation, and thoughtful consideration. Baba's Brahmagyan today is dedicated to those who are perceptive. See, if we present our thoughts with wisdom in measured and precise words, it leaves an impact on everyone. For example, in Bansur, Rajasthan, a meeting of the Yadav community was being held where social evils were being discussed. One rational-minded brother presented a logical argument regarding alcohol, and judging by people's reaction, it seems that it will have a positive impact on the community.
आज मैं शराब पे बात करना चाहता हूँ। हम लड़का देखने जाते हैं तो साहब हमें छोरा ऐसा चाहिए जो दारू नहीं पिए। हम लगन लेके जाते हैं तो हमको दारू चाहिए। ये दोनों चीजें कैसे हो सकती हैं? हमें बटेऊ तो बिना शराब पीने वाला चाहिए और हम लगन लेके जाएंगे तो हमें 500 बोतल दारू की चाहिए। शराब ने इस तरह से समाज को जकड़ रखा है। आप शराब बंद कीजिए, डीजे आपके लिए सत्संग हो जाएगा। आप शराब बंद कर दीजिए, आपके घर आपके लिए स्वर्ग हो जाएंगे। आपको कुछ करने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है। हमारे युवा कहाँ से शराब सीख रहे हैं? शादी समारोह में शराब पिलाकर हम लोगों ने ट्रेनिंग सेंटर खोल रखे हैं दारू पिलाने के। अपने घरों में सिखाते हैं हम दारू पिलाना उनको। क्या भैया 500 बोतल आ गई, 200 बोतल आ गई और तू रमेश तू बांटिया, कृष्ण तू बांटिया। बच्चे दारू बांट रहे, वो पी रहे हैं। फिर उसके बाद हम कहते हैं हमारा छोरा बिगड़ गया। कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है। आप स्टाल नहीं पूरी बंद कीजिए इसको। कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है घूट भी लेकर आने की। आपका जो शादी है ना वो सत्संग हो जाएगी, भजन मंडली हो जाएगी। ये राक्षस प्रवृत्ति के लोग आएंगे नहीं वहाँ पर। आप शराब पर कंट्रोल कीजिए, निश्चित रूप से आपकी बहुत सी बीमारियां मिट जाएंगी। एक ये
सब प्रश्नों का हल है मानस, दुर्बल का भी बल है मानस, है सबके लिए हितकारी। तो बोलो मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी, द्रबहु सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी।